Welcome back to the Lumbridge Lounge. It's been forever, like every time we talk about, but that's okay. I'm the Baron72. I'm here with Carter.
What's up? I've lost count how many days it's been, and that's why we get our name, Lumbridge Lounge, because we are just lounging, playing RuneScape, and not recording.
I should have the number of days because I've been counting the number of days for the end of school.
That's true. You tell me every day.
Every day. I only have this many days. Right now it's only 16. 16 days left, and then the school days left, and then we're done.
Yeah. Shout out to those of you guys who actually remind us to record episodes, who actually listen to the podcast and want more. So thank you guys for keeping us on track of things. But we're back. And it is also a little bit harder to record because we want to do it in person now. But I think it's more fun for you guys to watch or even just listen to. Because there's just more of a dynamic if we're together than if you were to just record from home.
Yeah, and I will say that, we might go back to just recording when we can, because there was a couple times where, should we just record right now? And it's like, well, we should do it in person.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's been a couple times where it's like, we probably could have recorded. So there might be a couple episodes coming out where we're not in person, but...
Which is good, because then you're just going to get more episodes. But yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. How have you been?
Been good. How have you been?
Good. I see you're...
on
rune crafting over there.
Runecraft grind, because I don't have to be mining anymore, because I hit 98 mining, and we're chilling now.
Yeah, now you're done for a while, and then you got to go back to it later.
Hopefully not too much, because I'm doing this runecrafting grind.
So I think I calculated once, and it hardly gives you any mining experience.
I'm hoping for 100K.
Yeah,
by the end of it.
Okay. It's worth it. It's worth it.
But it's just that's less time spending at Motherlode Mine. Screw that. So...
I just realized something yesterday where people on Reddit were talking about mobile and how great it is, and I didn't really realize it, actually think about it until then, where someone mentioned that the devs of the JMods made this program. They made mobile available for us to play, and even RuneLite can't even top that. We always mention how great RuneLite is and how we couldn't play without it, but I don't think RuneScape would be where it is today without mobile. I think a lot of people, their player count is just so much higher because mobile exists.
Well, be honest, I don't know if we would be into RuneScape if mobile wasn't a thing, because it's such a cheat code to level up your account.
Yeah.
It is such a cheat code. Me doing runecrafting right now, I would never get runecrafting maxed.
We would have burnt out a year and a half ago.
A long time ago. Because me having to sit at my computer and do rune crafting for that's my activity for the day.
Yeah.
Would be I do it sometimes, but I'd have to do it way more often if mobile wasn't a thing. So
you and I we're both dads. We both have jobs, and we don't have a lot of time to be on the computer. And I myself wouldn't want to max an account where I only had 3 hours a night.
Oh yeah.
On a good night to.
Right
to
now,
Runecraft or mine and all that crap.
My mind's all on maxing, but we still go and run chambers and stuff like that, and raid every once in a while, just because it's I can't just max or I'd go insane. I have to have something to break up the monotony.
That's the fun part about it. I don't like dedicating my entire account to one thing, and I know a lot of people do that where they are purely only raiders. All they do is just raid, and that's all they want to do. And so people literally only skill. It's just what they love to do. But it's cool to kind of go back and forth on that. And you and I have been getting really into chambers lately.
Yeah.
And we just duo it, and it takes us... It's way shorter than doing a TOA duo.
Oh, yeah.
When we do it on expert.
TOA expert duo is 50 minutes for us, just because we don't do it super efficiently. And then there's times where I have to get up and go do something.
Right.
Our Carter has to leave and help with the baby or whatever. And it's it sucks, but in Cox, you can literally...
Less than 30 minutes.
I can get up and go do something, and you can keep going most of the time.
That's the nice thing, because you can really, decide and strategize with chambers, where, it'd be cool if TOA, it would be super broken, but if, you could go and start the baboon room while I finish the Zebek fight or something.
Insane.
And then as soon as I'm done, I hurry and run in and we do Baba together.
Well, imagine 8-man teams and you split up 4 and 4 and we're gonna go do Akka, we're gonna go do Zebek.
And it'd be way harder because you're doing it in groups of 2 or whatever. If everybody just splits off and does duo boss fights in all 4 rooms,
that'd be crazy.
But yeah, stuff like that would be cool. But that's kind of what we were doing with chambers, is where I'll have to go do something, but you can still like prep for us, and then when I'm back we can start. But it's fun.
It'd just be funny if like that was a possibility. If like you go into the boss fight with only 2 people and both of you die, then the rest of them get wiped. And so like it's done. Like that room is done.
Yeah. The door closes and you can't even finish the raid.
Everybody else just dies because you 2 died.
Or it's like Tob, where when you die, you have to kind of spectate until they finish the fight. And you literally are just stuck in that room until they finish all the other rooms, and then have to come to you.
So it's literally like 30 minutes of just sitting there. That'd be awful.
Yeah. You just have to reset by then. But
yeah.
No, it's been fun. I thought duos would be a lot harder than it has been.
Not at all.
I just thought duo would be like almost as hard as soloing Chambers, but I guess it's like a huge jump to solo it, which maybe I'll try one day, but it doesn't sound fun because it seems like the time to do it just isn't worth it.
Yeah. Like, I've watched a couple solos, and it just seems like Ohm by itself just seems like a lot. Mm-hmm. But then again, like, I thought Running Head was a lot. And I still haven't done it myself. Mm-hmm. But, like, I watched a couple people show Carter how to do it, and I was, like, picking up on it. I was like, oh, it's not that hard. Yeah. Like, I think I could do it. But stuff like that, like harder mechanic stuff, I think I'm just going to leave until after I max. Mm-hmm. Just because it's like, I just want to sit over here and be cozy at the melee hand, man. Yeah. Like, that's all I want to do. Mm-hmm. So, that's what I have been doing. And once I max, I'll have a lot more time and a lot more open headspace to want to do it.
I don't know how to explain it exactly, but the Ulm fight, learning it, compared to the Verzik fight, it seems like the Ulm fight, you're just way more flustered when you're first learning it, especially when you're earlier in your account and you just haven't done much PVMing. Because there's just so much going on. Whereas with Verzik, it's just like, okay, this is what we got to do. If you mess up, you're basically dead. Mm-hmm. And the punishment is you can't respawn and continue fighting. But with Ulm, when you and I were first learning it,
dude,
it was frustrating.
It was like, I am not good at... Like, I thought I was decent at this game because I could kill Vorkath. Yeah. And then, like... I was like, I don't even know what this game means. Yeah. Like, I don't know how to do this at all. Yeah. So, it was crazy.
Like, I even remember watching Chambers guides on YouTube. Like, those really long ones. And I would watch the Ulm section of it. And even just sitting there and, like, just listening and watching it, I still was so confused at, like, what... I was like, how am I supposed to remember, like, these 12 attacks?
And then you find out, oh, he does 3 different types. Like, you could be one of these 3, and it's, like, literally only 4 attacks. Mm-hmm. And then if you can skip, it's, like, all you have to worry about is spikes, really.
Right.
Like,
but it's really satisfying to get to that point where, like, you and I are just listening to music now and just, like, reclined, just chilling.
There's a couple times where we finish one, and I swear we didn't say a word to each other. Yeah. We just, like, sit there. I'm trying to say stand and sit at the same time. We just sat there. And just, like, we're in dead silence. Just click, click, click.
Yeah. It's not because we're, like, focused or anything. It's just waiting for the health bar to go down. And just continuing it. And then when there's a white light above the chest, we're just like, yep, that's usual.
Well, because, like, I'd say probably around 25 KC, there'd be, like, one or 2 deaths per, like, Ulm, just because we were figuring it out. And now we're at 50. I'm at 55. You're at, like, 70 or something, right?
I'm at 96. Counting challenge mode together.
Gotcha. But since, like, 25, I think we've been clean for, like, 15 to 20 kills, other than, like, one random death.
I died once this week. I can't remember. I think I got, what's the word? I got shocked by the lightning, stunned, and it turned off my prayer. And then that was right when you did the firewalls.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it also did something like an auto attack also hit me for like a 40 or 30 or something.
Well, you got hit by the lightning, which is like a 10. Then you got hit with the fire, which is like a 50. And then you got hit by an auto attack, which could be like another 20. It's like, you're dead.
I was just like, that was stupid. But no, it's been great. I don't think I've done a single top this like entire month.
Well, and a lot of that's my fault.
Why?
Because I keep saying, let's go do Chambers. Cause,
oh, yeah. What's your goal?
So the only drop I've gotten at TOA, which if you listen to the podcast, you know, is the chaps. The only drop I've gotten at Tob, is the Justicate legs.
Just the worst drop in
the worst drop in top, but I don't care. I got a purple. That's cool. And then, so I'm wanting to get a purple in hopes that it'll be the ancestral bottoms.
Yeah.
And just be like, I have all the legs.
I'm done.
I'm done. I don't have to play anymore.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get a purple soon because we haven't gotten one, just the two of us.
Yeah.
I did pull a Dragon Hunter crossbow with
That was like a month ago.
A couple, which was...
Yeah.
It's been between the last episode.
It has been. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you did pull a Dragon Hunter crossbow.
That's the first purple I've gotten from there.
Wasn't that like the night we recorded or something?
I think so.
Like it was that night or the next day we pulled it.
Yeah.
So.
Mm-hmm. Did you know that someone in our clan, Sos, he got... Well, he didn't get it, but he did a trio top today. In his 7th run, he got the scythe split.
Nice. That's nice.
But yeah, and the scythe has been going up, actually.
Mm-hmm. Well, the reason being is I heard some JMod leaked that one of the bosses that are coming out for Desert Treasure 2 is going to be weak to slash.
Mm-hmm.
So...
I love that. I love that the JMods have that power to look at the economy of the game and be like, okay, we kind of screwed up the price of this scythe because it's useless in TOA and just nobody uses it. And everybody sold it to get gear for TOA, which is what I'm guessing.
Yeah.
But then they could just create any boss they want and just drive the price up. And it could be such a niche weapon like the Inquisitor's Mace or something and make it just shoot up just because...
Well, it sucks for me, though, because, like, every time I feel like I'm going to go buy a big-ticket item, like the Avernic, I was, like, so close to, like, pulling the trigger on it, but it was like, oh, I'm going to buy materials to help level up the account. And now it's, like, 100 mil. And it's like, I can't buy that now.
It was, like, 23 mil before TOA.
Yeah, like, I was going to buy it before TOA, but I was like, nah, I'm not going to worry about it. And then now I can't, so... But
even though it hurts, you don't have it, but the cool thing is if you pull it from top now, you get that money. You'll keep it, but the next, it's like 50% chance to pull an Avernic or something.
Yeah.
Which is great because if that was 20 mil when I was doing Tob, that would suck.
Yeah. Well,
because then Tob is like not even worth doing.
Yeah, you just have like the scythe.
And now the rapier is down too. When TOA came out, it shot up to 200 mil and then went back down. Now it's down to like 40 mil because the Fang's only 30 mil now.
That's insane. It's broken. Like, how is that the weapon that's better than the rapier?
Yeah.
Like, cost less, basically. Like.
And I remember buying my Sang staff at the time for like 40 mil. And then TOA brought it up to 90 mil. So I think it all kind of evened out, But... Although I think it is worth doing Tob after, TOA kind of calmed down. Plus, I don't know, man, which one's my favorite? Which one's the most enjoyable?
Betrayed?
Yeah.
It's definitely not Cox.
I was going to say, everything that leads up to Ulm is just so boring and not fun.
Ulm is probably one of the funnest fights, though.
Yeah.
Like, Ulm is fun.
Yeah.
I think once I get better at the game, I think Tob will probably be the funnest just because it is mechanically driven. Like, it'll be... And
it's almost faster than Cox, too.
Yeah, if you're good at it. Like,
I think
it can be like a
like
20-minute grade.
My PB is like 21 minutes, I think, in a 4-man.
Well, and, like, you hear all these other podcasts and stuff like that and just say how, like, you can just get more and more efficient with Tob. Where, like, there's a cap for TOA and for Cox. Like... Once you learn how to solo Cox, you basically know everything. Like,
Yep. I do think challenge mode is more fun than normal Cox, but it's just so long. It's like, well, I think the time you need to get is 50 minutes or 55. I can't remember for a trio or a 4-man or something. I don't know. It's been a while. But we get it like 5-10 minutes under, but still, it's just long. And I haven't been seeing the benefit of doing it yet.
Well, and... Didn't one of our clanmates say it's like not worth it to get purples?
Yeah.
It's more just for the dust.
You do get 5,000 more points for each member if you beat it within the time frame, which gives you a higher chance for a purple. But if you were to, you would be able to do 2 normals within that time frame.
Yeah, like.
But I do really want the twisted kits, and I did mention in one of our episodes for like my 2023 resolution or whatever, the goals is to get the twisted kits. So there is going to be a time where I'd like to get back into challenge modes because it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I've done one.
Yeah.
But I think I've done like 17 or 13 challenge modes now, and it's been fun.
Yeah, like I think I'll help you be able to push doing that once I'm maxed. Like,
dude, what's your max?
Like, so
teach you
little
all that
update.
stuff.
Little update. I'm only 50 total level away from maxing. Like, I am 22, 27 right now, and I'm just on that grind. It's the only thing on my mind is maxing and doing 1 or 2 chambers of Xerix at night. Like, that's like all I've been doing is working on maxing, chambers of Xerix. Yeah. That's it.
Well, the funny thing is because now that I'm maxed, I want to do PVM stuff with you. And when I was trying to max, when I was in your position right now, we were playing Valorant. So I had all the time to just AFK stuff while we played all night. So I never felt really guilty about like, I should be working towards maxing because I'm so close. But for you, it's like, okay, yeah, I'll do a couple chambers because plus it's nice to kind of take a break. But you're gonna get even closer and closer, and it's gonna be all you think about for a couple weeks until you get it, and you're gonna check Wise Old Man all the time.
Dude, I already do. I check Wise Old Man like every day. I'm at 165 hours. Like that's what the number says on there. So it's probably more like 220 hours, but still. Nice.
I think the last month, right before I maxed, I did like 30 or 40 million XP in 1 month.
That's insane. Like my like max right now is like 3 million a week. So we'll see. I calculated it out today. I'm just gonna be honest. I calculated it out today. I need 46 million experience to max. Nice. That's it.
No, so, it'll go up. I know. You're gonna.
Well, like once I hit construction, there's 3 million gone right there. Like it'll happen in a week.
You still have a few Bibles. You have crafting and
I have smithing, which I have like 6 million GP worth of gold ore banked already. Nice. Just from mining because I just didn't sell it.
Right.
I have herb lore. I have crafting. I just got 99 fletching, so I just finished fletching. I have construction and then fire making if I want to buy it.
If you just had the money to get all those done, you would be so close.
Oh yeah. Already. No, like every time I get money now, it's just like, can I fully buy a skill? And I've just been banking it. Like what I did with fletching is I bought just raw amethyst. Yeah. Crafted out the dart tips and then just did darts and sold it and bought more amethyst and just did that over and over. So that's kind of what I plan on doing with herb lore with the ranging pots. Yeah. Kind of a thing. So
we're going to have to hit a few purples and get you some money. Yeah. I was thinking about it, and I'll just say it now on the episode. I was thinking any purples that we get together, I'll just give you, like, all of it. And then once you max, then we'll just be...
Then I'll give you all of the next
Unless it's, like, a big ticket item, like a T-bow or a scythe.
Well, if it's a T-bow, then all I need is the split, and I'll be fine.
Yeah, for sure.
So, just talking about it, since we're all over the place anyway, I just bought my 99 construction, like, 2 days ago, or whenever. So... We just finished a raffle in the clan. If you guys are wanting to be part of the clan, come join Lumbridge Lounge.
Thank you for paying for it. It's 99.
Yep. So we all bought in. It was like a 500K per spot buy-in, right? What was
1.5 mil.
1.5 mil per spot?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So at the last minute, I was like, put me in for 3 slots. I'll pay when I just get the chance. And then I ended up winning in the raffle. And I was like, I haven't even paid yet. I feel like a douche right now.
So. Yeah, it was for a Dragon Hunter Lance, so we upped up the ticket price. Because the last 2 times it's been a Bandos Godsword. And each ticket was 500K.
So this one was 1.5.
Because it was like twice as expensive, so we wanted to up the price of it.
Gotcha.
And all of the funds go to...
Bingo.
Which...
we'll talk about in a minute.
We made plenty more than what you won.
Yeah.
So thank you all who participated.
So when I won it, I took it. I sold it right away. Well, Carter just gave me the GP because I was like, just don't even buy it. Just give me the GP. And I bought my buyable for construction. Just bought it straight out like that. So I have 99 construction banked. And then I put the other half, the 22 mil, into the bingo too. So we have another 22 mil going towards the bingo.
It's going up. And we could talk a little bit about bingo right now, but if you guys want to donate some money to it, it's just going to make it even more exciting for the winners. And I think it will also kind of dribble down to 2nd and 3rd place maybe, because everyone likes to win some money. You know? And so the more we get, the more flexible we are with this bingo. And I do think we're going to have the most GP out of all the bingos we've done so far.
And we're going to probably do 2 more fundraisers before it. One of them probably being a King of the Skill here in a week or 2. Mm-hmm. And then another one would probably be another raffle before the
raffles
bingo.
are good. People like the raffles.
Well, they're just exciting because it's like I could pay $3 million and then win $44 million, or I could just like...
Plus, the money's going to something. It's not just going into someone's pockets.
Yeah, it's not just in my GP.
Just kidding. No. No, it's cool. It's fun being in charge of like seeing all the buy-ins come in, because what really is helpful now is the clan coffer. With our last raffle we did, they updated the clan coffer and the clan hall to make it so it can hold 50 mil in it. Because when the clan hall first came out, it could only hold 1 mil, which is completely useless. But they made it 50 mil now, which is awesome, because you can make it so that if you're in a clan like ours, you can just go to the clan coffer, submit your money, take a screenshot of it, and post it in our Discord in a specific channel that we have to claim your buy-in, to prove that you've bought in and your money is in. And that way you don't have to try to find a mod or one of us to meet up in-game to trade in the money, because, we're not always free, and it can be all up to you. Whenever you want to do it, you just go to the clan hall and do it. And it's awesome. And it's been working really good. And I think it also makes it have more participation. Yeah. Because that way we don't always have to try to find the people to do it. It's just so easy to
go to the coffer, get your buy-in kind of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
been fun.
If you guys want to donate, if you just want to donate to the bingo, just go ahead and
go to the
clan coffer. And if you want, you can screenshot it just to show us, because it will notify the clan chat in game.
But you have to be online.
You have to be online to see it. So. Just donate and send us a screenshot. I'd love to see it.
Yeah, the 20 random people that are always online will see that you donated, but we might not.
Yeah. Shout out to Ryan J. I think his name's RNJ now. He donated 20 mil like a week ago.
Oh, dope. Shout out.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So we got some good money coming in. It's coming in fast and good. And I think what we've decided is bingo is going to start in July.
Yes. I think the second week in July. We were going to do August, but my August is filled. Filled out of nowhere.
Yeah.
My brother-in-laws, they're graduating high school, so they were going on a little trip.
Nice.
In August is like their senior trip kind of thing. So
nice.
Yeah. And then just a bunch of other stuff going on.
Right.
So middle of July.
End of the year for you. School year.
End of the summer.
Or beginning of the summer.
What was that? July?
Oh.
July's like a month in.
True.
We're kind of chilling by then.
Yeah.
So, but August would be the end of the summer where I'm freaking out like, oh, no school year, new kids. No. So.
It's like Sunday. It's like, school's tomorrow. August is the Sunday of summer.
For sure. Yeah, it is kind of depressing when Sunday gets around, because it's like Friday and Saturday I both stayed up till midnight, and then Sunday it's like I have to go to bed even though I'm not tired because I've screwed up my sleeping schedule again.
Right.
So
we're excited for bingo. It's something people have been asking for, but we can't have
a bingo every other month.
We have to plan for it. It's a lot of planning, and so far we're just gonna stick to having 2 a year. I know you guys might want more. But
I think if we did them more often,
it could go to 3. But
yeah,
like you're about to say, I think it's a good sweet spot for just 2.
If we did it more often, they just wouldn't be as special. Like it's like an biannually event that's just fun. Like that's also why we haven't brought up King of the Skill again, because the last King of the Skill it wasn't like dead, but it was like kind of just a little slower than past ones. So we've taken a couple months off, and I think now we're ready for another King of the Skill, ready to go.
For sure.
So.
Yeah, and I was thinking when you were saying about bingo earlier, I was thinking we can probably, throw in a couple of those mini bingos. That we did one mini bingo that went way too fast, but I think we can alter it to make it work, and do maybe a couple of those a year in between.
Maybe, yeah.
Just do like a 4-tile bingo and just make it kind of hard, or make it, I don't know, just make it work.
That'd be cool.
And make it just like a solo bingo.
Send in some suggestions in the Q&A section of the Discord to see if you guys would like a mini bingo.
Yeah.
Because when we did it, it was super fun. It was all helmet based or head based.
Yep.
And it was fun.
I think it lasted like 12 hours.
Something like that. Somebody's team just went ham at it.
We had a team from Australia who woke up and it was like almost over.
Yeah, it's like over, and it's like, I'm so sorry, guys.
Sorry.
Like you had no chance. So
that's my bad. I was the one that kind of made it, and it was
I
way early in the clan.
ideas.
Yeah.
So,
but I think we can find a good sweet spot for like a mini bingo sort of thing that we can sprinkle in with King of the Skills and stuff. Yeah. And shout out to our mods in the Discord because they've been really keeping up with events throughout the weeks. Yeah, you and I like to hold events where, like raffles and things like that, and because we're on late because we're on the West Coast, and when we get on, there's not that many people on.
Literally, like 10 people online sometimes when I'm online. It's like everybody's gone because everybody's asleep.
Yeah, yeah.
And then we're on when like the Australian people are waking up.
Yeah,
and
right.
UK people are waking up. And like, it's like 7 a.m. It's like, oh, it's midnight for us.
Right. So we can't really hold events, like live events, so I like to do like those sort of offline events, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
And bingo as well, we can definitely host a bingo, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So shout out to our mods who are really keeping the clan active with events and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's been really cool to see.
One of the coolest ones that I've seen and it's been really successful and active, I think, is Free For All Fridays. Like I personally don't understand why you want to do a free for all. Like I know people have explained it to me and whatnot like that, but like it takes the excitement out. Like yes, if I get the purple, I get the full split, but I want to share it with the people I did the raid with. Like I'm that type of person that wants to share it, and I don't know, like. A free for all doesn't sound fun, but seeing it in the clan, like, and people going and doing it, like, it looks like a good time, a good social event because there's like sometimes like 10 people in there doing it. It's like that's awesome.
Yeah, they got a back-to-back arcade, two arcanes last time.
GG.
Yeah,
sucks.
But with the free for all Fridays, it's been cool just because Iron Men in our clan are able to participate in that because they get to keep it if they get it, which is great.
Yeah.
And they don't have to worry about splitting it on their main accounts.
Yeah.
So that's good to see. I've been seeing a couple Iron Men excited about that.
So it's been good.
Yeah.
It's been really good.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something and it just went.
Well, I just thought of one thing we could talk about for a bit.
What's up?
Tears of the Kingdom, baby.
Yeah. Let's go. That's another reason why we haven't been recording because Zelda is life. Just kidding. I have not played it as much as I've wanted to.
And I was just kind of a hater for Breath of the Wild, and I'm sure I was annoying because I would always just like, I don't like it. I'm not a fan. But I'm a huge fan of Tears of the Kingdom. I don't know why. I don't know why it is. It's like the same game, but with way more things too.
Way more things, and also like just subtle changes that make it a lot less.
A lot
annoying.
of quality of life.
Like, one of the main quality of life things, and I know we're a RuneScape podcast, but we're going to talk about Zelda because I love Zelda. So, it's going to be a little bit, hopefully you love Zelda Zelda too. No, one of the biggest quality of life things is when you open a chest and it has a weapon in it, now you can, like, look through your weapons and drop it and not have to go into your inventory, go find the weapon you want, drop it,
and then
close out, then open the chest again. It's like, no, I can just scroll through my weapons, drop it, go on, keep going.
I hated that.
It was awful.
But man, Tears of the Kingdom has been great, and I don't know what to say about it that it's spoiler free, but it's great, man.
Yeah, I don't know. So, I don't think I know enough to like be spoiler friendly. Like we've done one temple. Have you done another temple yet? Yeah, we've done one temple, and that's it. And I don't know. I've been going around. I just got all the towers done. I'm doing all the geoglyphs, which are like little like drawings on the map kind of a thing.
Yeah.
To like, if you played Breath of the Wild, they're like the memories.
Right.
And then like I think the next thing we're gonna do is just explore the depths.
Yep.
I think
that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I really want to get like a cool outfit that I can upgrade at the fairy fountain or whatever. So I've been spending a lot of time in the depths where it's like the entire map of the game underground. And it's like a complete mirror of Hyrule. Not a mirror as in the landscape, but did you know that every shrine underneath it is another roots or whatever they call it where you can... You haven't been down there yet.
I've only seen like one root thing and I didn't know what it was. Like,
so you just activate it and it lights up the area around you.
Okay.
And then you can teleport there.
So is every shrine?
So every shrine in the game, there's going to be one of those things underneath it.
Oh, that's
So if
cool.
you're running around the depths and you don't know where one of those things are, just go to your map and then go up to the normal surface and you look where your shrines are around you.
Just put your cursor over it and then
go down and then mark that area.
Okay.
And then just run that direction, you'll find one.
Sounds good.
And the name of that like shrine underground, it's the name above it but reversed.
Oh, gotcha.
So I guess that's a spoiler, but
yeah, whatever. If you're mad about a spoiler and where shrines are, like, get over yourself.
But it's been fun. I've been down there. It's like pitch black, and there's some crazy bosses, like mini bosses down there.
Dude, I saw my first like guardian thing, the hands
I
above
told
ground. It freaked me out, bro.
Dude,
I didn't know how to kill it, and it just randomly died. I don't know what I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Just died?
I don't know if I did something. I shot a fire arrow at it. I don't know. It ended up dying, and I was grateful because it scared the crap out of me. I was like, what the heck is this?
The skies turn red like the blood moon.
Yeah.
It plays like this freaky music.
So
I haven't seen any in the depths, but there's some other stuff down there.
Creepy stuff down there.
But
I'm excited.
It's cool, and I'm just getting a bunch of the little Poe wisp things to get the outfit. And what's cool is that you talk to that Poe statue in the center, and then it only gives you like one outfit to buy, but you have to go to and find more of those statues in the depths. Okay. And every new one that you discover, it opens up more selections to purchase.
Thanks for the spoiler, but just kidding.
By the way, Link dies at the end.
Oh, I guessed that.
If that really happens, then sorry, but I didn't know.
I really doubt it does.
He dies. Happens. He's dead.
The dog dies.
On Futurama. So, I don't know. Anything else about Zelda?
I don't know. It's a great game. If you're looking for a game to kind of play on the side, or have RuneScape be playing on the side while you play this game, get Tears of the Kingdom. It's amazing. The
abilities that you get, like the runes that you have, are way better than Breath of the Wild. I don't know why they decided it's a good idea on Breath of the Wild to have two different bombs. One's a cube and one's a sphere. And just waste an entire slot where they could have done another creative thing. But I don't know. I love the ascend ability. I love the recall, like the back in time thing. I love I love everything.
You just love it.
Yeah,
it's
man.
Good.
And I'm happy that I loved it because honestly, with Breath of the Wild, I considered myself like no longer really like a big Zelda guy anymore. And it was kind of sad because I was like,
that's what we grew up on.
This is what's going to be from now on. Every new Zelda game is going to be just like this now. But I love Tears of the Kingdom, and I think about it a lot.
Yeah.
Sometimes I debate, like, I should just tell Colin, like, I'm just going to play Zelda tonight.
Dude, if you do, I'll play Zelda too. And I'll just put a headphone in, like, underneath. And
I can bring the Switch in here and just play it with you and just talk.
I'd be down.
Yeah.
My problem is I love, like, being, like...
on the couch?
Well, no, like, with the sound and everything.
Right.
Like, I have to hear and be like...
True.
What's the word? Immersed. I hate that word because everybody uses that word, but like I have to be like into it to like really enjoy a Zelda game.
For sure.
So.
For sure. Well, should we move on to some account progress?
We already talked about some of mine, but I'll just fire mine off. I did finish my minding grind till 98, like I said I was going to.
Yep.
I did get 99 fletching, and right now I'm working on rune crafting because it's AFK and I can do it while not like being overly rude and not like paying attention to the podcast. But really what I'm working on is 95 agility right now.
Nice.
Once I hit 95 agility, I'll get 99 construction and work on a whole nother level of rune crafting and agility.
There you go.
And then I think the one after that I'm gonna go for is herblore.
Yeah.
Not herblore. Herbivore to do hunter. So
nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for you to max because I'm curious what you're gonna pick to learn and do first.
Oh yeah.
Because skilling is skilling.
I looked it up today, and I think really what I'm gonna do is I want to unlock all the little outfit pieces and all the emotes for clue scrolls.
Oh dang!
I might do 600 beginners, 500 easies, 400 mediums, 300 hards, 200 elites, and 100 masters. That's what you have to do to unlock it.
I think I'm at 43 masters now.
I think I'm at 28, and I have 2 in the bank, so I'll be at 30. Tomorrow.
Ever since I maxed, that's kind of what I've decided I'm just going to do. I'm not going to do any other clue except masters until I get the pet. And then once I get the pet, or if I get the pet, I'll probably only do hards. I don't think I'll even do elites. If I get an elite, I'll just do another master.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Until I get 100 or more.
That or I could see you, like, being like, I have no other reason for this.
Just stop doing them.
I'm just gonna do all of them and stack them for a year, and then at like Christmas.
That'd be cool.
Like
just stack like hundreds of caskets.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, once I get the pet, I'll just stack caskets. Stack them for like a year.
Forever.
Just do every clue.
Heck, like 5 years, that'd be insane. Like 2,000 caskets to open.
Oh man,
that'd be insane.
Just spam the clan chat with collection lock slots.
Just spam, click it. Don't even stop for a master clue. Just right. So yeah, that's basically what my account's been. We've been doing Chambers as Eric, and I've been working on stuff.
Nice. I've been working a crap ton on going for a pet. So I have been doing Slayer for the Kalphite Queen, but in between when I'm like, what's it called, tutorial skipping, sometimes I'll get Smoke Devil tasks and I'll just sit there and AFK Thermi, because what I've realized is with the Tumeken's Shadow and like max magic with the Ancestral and everything, and with the, it doesn't even work. You have to have the Saturated Heart for it to work. If you have all that gear and you're procced on the Saturated Heart, you have enough magic defense to like just AFK Thermi as if he's Kraken.
Oh my gosh.
As soon as the heart deactivates, you start taking a bunch of damage.
Oh.
So, sorry. So it's so funny to sit there and we're playing something like CSGO, and I'm just literally just AFKing Thermi. And I got to like 480 kills, and one morning I was literally backing out like a tractor, and I was just AFKing it in my pocket, and I pull it out, and I have the pet.
And she's like, what?
And it was like one of the first kills in the morning. Like, I was just like, oh, I log in, and I'm there. So I'm like, oh, I'll do a kill. And I get the pet. And it's really not like a pet I really wanted, but it's cool to get another pet.
Yeah. So lucky over here.
Yeah. I was telling you, like, every pet I've gotten, it's been spooned. I've never been like even close to even halfway being dry for a pet.
Yeah, I don't know if I've ever like got a deserved pet. No, neither.
Right, and this Kalphite Queen pet, it's one of my big post max goals, and I'm at 800 kills now, which is kind of crazy. 800
now? Were you at like 600 yesterday?
Mm-hmm.
You're insane.
I'm at like 785 right now, I think. And
yeah,
I also just use my magic. I don't switch to anything else. Sorry, I'm kind of sick. And I'm not going to edit that out.
No, that's fine.
But it's been like annoyingly fun, because it's fun seeing the KC go up so high, but it does suck.
Yeah.
But the Tumeken's Shadow also makes it bearable, even on mobile. I've done like more than half of my Kalphite Queen kills on mobile, dude.
Gosh. Like we said, we would not be where we're at without mobile.
All I do is I run down there, I take out a Thrall, I use the Curse Scepter on it to lower its magic defense, because it's basically like a Warhammer spec on it, but for magic weapons. And I attack it, and sometimes if I'm like not paying attention, I just stand there and I just go back and forth. But if I'm actually paying attention, I'll actually like tap one tile forward to make it so that we're both hitting at the same time, because Kalphite Queen attacks at a 4-tick and the Shadow attacks at a 5-tick, so eventually she'll get more hits in on me, and it can take a lot more damage on me, and then I just have to run back. But normally I can do like 2 or 3 kills a trip.
Crazy.
So I've been eating a lot of sharks. I think I've eaten like 3,000 sharks during this grind.
Who was it that was doing the sharks for the big shark?
Oh, the big shark.
Is that right?
Ryan as well.
Yeah, Ryan.
Yeah.
You should ask him for his sharks.
Yeah, give me your sharks.
Give me your sharks, man, that you're fishing.
Yeah, he went and grinded for the collection log slot for that big shark. What is it, like a 1 out of 5,000 or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. But that's been something nice to kind of just lean on when I'm waiting for a Chambers run or something, or I'm just hanging out. Because I have been getting a lot of elite clue scrolls from it, and I don't know. I really like the pet. It's probably one of my favorite pets in the entire game for some reason.
Because it's big.
It's so big, and a lot of people like the flying phase of it more. I like the normal, like the first phase where it's crawling on the ground. It looks cool. I don't know if it'll be like my favorite pet if I get it, or when I get it. I'm definitely gonna get it, but
10,000 KC later.
Don't say that. I think it took him like 12,000 kills.
Oh my
If
gosh.
I get to like 3,000 No, not 3,000. If I get to 5,000 kills, I'm gonna be done. But then, I'll just take a break.
You'll take a break. Like, you're never done.
I'm this far in. I cannot give up.
It's just like RuneScape. You're never done with it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, dude.
until you get it, it'll just be there, ready for you.
I think I haven't talked about this. I might have in the last episode. I did get the Kriara pet at 48 KC.
Oh my gosh, yeah. That one made me sick. Just like, are you kidding me?
Like, some people on YouTube, you can see they have videos of them grinding for that pet, and I don't even really care about it. I just put it in my house.
Well, and that one's huge too, and it's like, that one's so cool. And it's
is cool. I need to use my pets more. I just have one pet in my bank, and I put the rest in my house because I like seeing them all crawling around when I go there. I just keep the Corp pet in my bank because it's my favorite one. Because it's the closest one.
It's the one.
It's the one. I don't think anything will ever top it.
That's probably why I don't bring any pets around, is because, like, you like always ask me, it's like, where's Vorky? I haven't seen it forever. It's like, I don't care about, like, taking the time to pull it out of my bank and put it on the ground. And then if there's anything, like, I want to put it away or something, it just takes time. It's like, I don't want to do that. Like,
Mr. Pets aren't real.
Yeah, pets
now you don't even use them.
Pets weren't real, and now they are, and now they're annoying. Just kidding. Just kidding. If you don't have a pet and I just said that and I pissed you off, okay, cool, sorry.
It's a 50-50 chance for a pet. You either get it or you don't.
Uh-huh.
So, keep going.
And now I have 4 of them, so...
And I kind of hope I get... I don't know. I want to get the pet, but I want to feel like I deserved it this time. Because I just feel
by
like...
now you should deserve it. Like, if you get
It's Kalphite Queen, man. Yeah.
Like, well, anything. If you do it over, like, 600 times, like... yes, it's a 1 in 3,000 drop, but that 1 in 3,000 could proc any time. Like...
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I get so, like, excited for it. I even, like, I went and I found this website that does OSRS boss loot simulators, and I found the Kalphite Queen pet, and you can punch in, like, okay, put in 1,000 kills, and it tells you the whole loot table of what you would get in 1,000 kills.
Oh, gosh.
And I was like, okay, let's say I did 1,000 kills. Let's see. Did I get the pet? Nope. Let's do another 1,000. Did I get the pet? No. I'm like, oh.
Oh, no.
Okay, let's try another 1,000 kills. No pet. And I did it again, and it took like 4,000 kills to get the pet.
Gosh.
So then I reset it, and I did it again, but this time I did it like 100 kills. And then I got it on like the 300th kill, like around there.
Oh, okay.
I was like, okay, so that's telling me I could get it literally the next kill or
5,000 kills.
10,000 kills from now.
Yeah. It doesn't.
And you never will know. And that's
the odds don't matter.
That's the fun part about RuneScape with like the whole drop system.
Well, like,
you never know.
I don't know if we've used the analogy on the podcast. I bet we have. But it's like, it's a 1 out of 3,000 dice, and you have to hit that number on the die.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, it's really rare, but like, it can happen.
Yeah. Imagine like that one side is highlighted, and you roll it down a hill like this huge die, and you just hope that it lands on it.
The one that
like,
lands
are you kidding me? And I've rolled that die 700 something times, and you never know. And just thinking about like getting spooned on crazy things like that, it just really blows my mind sometimes.
Well, like
really?
Corp? Your Corp pet? You hit the number twice in 5 KC. Like, how?
Yeah. It sometimes makes me like think, is it really 1 out of 5,000? But it is, man.
It is.
I don't know.
Because there are other people that have done 10,000 Corp kills and don't have the pet. Like,
oh man. So I feel like my luck has run out. I feel like I don't deserve to be spooned more, because I did get the scythe at 16 KC, and
still haven't got a Shadow or a Tebow, so I can't say that yet.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see.
Tomorrow.
I don't really know what I want in when we do raids. Like a purple would be fun, and I'm not like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I think I just want the pet more than any purple right now. Yeah. Like, I would love to have the Theater of Blood pet more than another scythe. If I could turn in my scythe for the pet, I would. Gotcha. I would. And I think I would every time.
I think everybody would.
Yeah.
So, that's why it's so special.
Yeah. So, it's fun to do the raid just for the mechanics and the fun of it. But in the I'm at the point where I don't really need more money. Which
you
is
need that
weird.
Max cash stack, dude.
We need to play Group Iron Man, man.
We'll bring that up another time.
I don't know. I go back and forth. Like, Do we really want to start something like that?
I mean, after I'm maxed,
Maybe.
We'll see.
We'll see. But yeah. So I've been doing that.
I know for one thing, though. If we do a group Ironman, I would never max it.
Oh, that's not even going to be any concern of mine. When I get to a certain agility level, I'm done.
I'm not. I'll get Song of the Elves. Like, Song of the Elves ready, done, never do anything again.
As soon as it's like raid ready, I'm done skilling. And I think...
There's no reason. Like, there's no drive for me after that.
Yeah.
I think my goal, like, we've talked about this before together, if we did do a group Ironman, it would be to get a Mega Rare on every single raid. That would be my goal, is get, like, Scythe, T-Bow, and Shadow.
Right.
And if we got those 3, that would be the end of the accounts.
Yep.
We accomplished what we did for, we're done. Even if we got, like, Elder Maul, what's the other?
The Mega Rare one?
The Mega Rare one for Tob. Is there
Claws? No.
That's Cox.
What did you say, Top?
For Tob. What's the Mega Rare for?
Sang?
Is it Sang Mega Rare? Yeah, just any random Mega Rare. It doesn't have to be like the big ticket item. Like just any Mega Rare.
Yeah.
I think.
Just any, like even right now, we're not getting any purples.
Yeah, dude.
Like why are we talking about getting purples on an Iron Man when we can't even get it on my maxed main?
That's what I'm saying though. Is that would be the end goal. Like I'm not gonna max the account. The only goal is to do raids and raids and raids until I get it, and then I literally think we would evenly split everything and drop them to our mains and end those accounts.
Yep. Yep. And that's if we actually get that itch to play it, because I don't know, man.
I can see us going for like 2 weeks.
Sailing's coming out, and maybe it'll be more fun on an Iron Man account.
Not even just sailing. Desert Treasure 2's coming out with 4 new bosses.
Yeah.
Like.
Don't you think a group Iron Man would be fun for sailing? Like you all have the one ship?
That'd be dope. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works.
I don't want to talk about sailing too much just because there's not much to go off of.
Like the JML blog that came out was like, we can walk on the ship and drive the ship. It's like, whee! Cool. We look at Grador on the ship.
Yeah.
Cool, dude. Like, tell us about the skill now.
Okay, I will. Let's talk about sailing for a second.
Just a second.
I don't give a crap what you do on the ship navigating it.
Yeah.
Don't tell me how the pathing's going to work. Just let me discover that when it comes out. Just tell us you got it covered, that you're working on it, that you got it,
Yeah.
I don't want to level it to 99 by literally sailing all the way to Zaya from Lumbridge.
Imagine me just
clicking every
across
10 tiles you get 10 XP.
That'd be awful. I would hate my life.
Don't tell us that. I mean, I know it's at the beginning of the refinement stage. What everybody wants is cool activities you could do out on the water, but activities that will be unlocked through sailing.
Like, are there pirate ships I can go and sink, and that would be like 1,000?
Yeah. Imagine like
sailing experience.
NPC pirate ships out there that will aggro you and like start freaking coming towards you. And if you're not doing the right actions and protecting your ship, they're going to take you down or something like that. I mean, even the fact of being able to go to islands can unlock anything you want in the game.
Yeah.
Another raid. Don't think that it's going to be another 5 years before we come across the next raid. Whereas Chambers and Theater of Blood was pretty much a year in between. Yeah, 18 months.
I think it was that. It might have even been like 13.
So I think Sebe just said recently that like Inferno, Tob, and what's the third one?
I don't know.
Something else came out within
Gauntlet,
like a
maybe?
year. No. Maybe it was Cox.
Maybe.
Chambers, Tob, and Inferno came out within like a year and a half. And that is crazy.
That's insane.
I don't think that we could not have another raid that is tied to sailing. It needs to happen. It would work just fine. Just make it a small requirement, like 30 sailing to be able to even go there, and then add a quest that has higher requirements or something.
Yeah, that or like make it like 80 sailing.
Yeah.
Like make it something stupid, because then it's like, imagine the fun.
Yeah.
The fun, like seeing Bodhi and Alfie and all them just going at it to try to get to the raid.
Like I want to know that more than the small stuff, but it'll happen. It'll come.
Oh, it'll come. Yeah, I bet. Like, watch, we say this, and then literally when the next update comes out, tell us like, oh, these are some of the activities we thought of.
Yeah.
So.
And please don't just tell us that you can stand off the side of your ship and fish.
That's not what I voted for.
What I think I heard from someone say would be cool is, you know how the bubbles are on the side of water where you can go fish? It'd be cool if it's like shooting stars, where there's a random spot in the ocean in the entire game that has like a massive thing of bubbles, like a big thing. And all the ships get notified or somehow, and they all go towards that one spot, and there's just dozens of ships everywhere.
Well, and
everybody's just fishing that area.
Imagine it's like in a PvP area, and then like everybody's just fighting everybody for this spot. Like that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
And just like you get massive XP rewards for sinking all these ships, and then massive XP rewards for fishing this spot because you won that spot. Like that'd be so cool.
And like depending on the level of your ship, you get a certain percentage of the loot from the ships that you sink into your like loot room down under in your ship.
Imagine like being able to board somebody else's ship and go steal that loot, and you get thieving experience.
Sea of Thieves now.
Yeah,
yeah, dude.
Well, I mean, like you get close to them and you can board them, and they can start attacking you. And imagine like freaking
anything, man.
Specking them out, killing them, and then you go down to their rig and they have like a respawn timer or something for their ship.
Yeah.
So then you still say 10 dragon plate bodies and 10 rune bars and jump back on your ship and run away.
Give us something like the mithril grapple, where you shoot it with a crossbow and can swing over to another ship, or you can you can shoot something like a cannon that has the grapple and like literally pull the ship right next to yours.
Imagine
start an instance where it's two ships that turn into a battle arena.
That would be dope. Imagine if like different like grapples have different like effects. Like the bronze grapple will just like pull them like 2 tiles, or
you just drag them. You make them go where you're going.
Yeah,
pull them into deeper wilderness.
Like then imagine like the hollowed grapple at Hollowed Sepulchre has like some sort of ability with it, like just because it's like, oh, you have the Hollowed Sepulchre one, like that's a cool thing you could have.
And it's a requirement. You have to go do that content to get it.
I don't know. If any JMods are listening, like these are just free ideas. Take them. I don't care.
I just don't know how the engine's gonna handle this. What people hope for.
Well, and like if it's open waters and like it's part of the game, and that the game has to like load that going on, is the engine going to be able to handle it? Kind of a thing. Are we going to have an updated engine?
Yep. So that's just what I'm not sure what's going to happen. It's just like there's a lot of hopes. Like the water needs to be updated. In normal vanilla client, it just looks like blue carpet.
Yeah. And
the draw distance needs to be updated as well, which they did mention in that video, I think. Or some blog, they mentioned that they're going to work on increasing the draw distance. But doesn't Runelite already do it? Yeah, but they need to do it if it's in the game. I feel like if they just rely on a third-party client to do it for them, I think they would need to do it.
Like, at this point, why don't you just hire the person that made that plugin and just be like, can we port it into our game? Right. Like, I'll pay you X amount of dollars to do that. Like, why don't we do that?
I think what needs to be done is not only... Because you can have the draw distance increased, but you can't see any models at past a certain point.
Oh, yeah.
I think what needs to be done is, if you're on the open sea and you could see so far, you need to be able to see ships. Really, imagine like wilderness when you're running and all of a sudden a guy appears. Imagine just like a ship just boom just appears. But like and you could add that to the entire game where you're running around and you can see all the players around you. Like imagine being at the GE and being able to see people running around by the fountain in Central Varrock. Seeing that far. And I think they've done that with RuneScape 3. Where you can just see so much more activity further. Because it's such I don't know, I'm the type of person that likes to have good performing games, I hate being at a crowded GE and moving 3 tiles and seeing the chunk of players disappear as I'm moving because there's too many players. Yeah. And it like shrinks the distance that I can see players because there's so many people. It's like I can only see like people 8 tiles past me. Yeah. It needs, I don't know. We're playing on such an old game. It's kind of hard to know what they can do and what they can't. So it's hard.
So it'll be fun. I like how this whole conversation started with, I don't want to talk about sailing. And then we've talked about it for like 6 minutes.
But I think that with sailing, I think we could get a lot of improvements to the game's engine, which would help everything in the rest of the game. Oh, yeah. So that's what my hope is. Because if they don't, sailing's going to suck.
And if sailing sucks, that means no other new skills will ever come into the game because everybody will vote no because sailing didn't do well.
My thoughts are that if this fails, if the JMods can't successfully add this new skill into the game to make it work, I think we're in big trouble for the company of RuneScape, because after all, this is a business for them, and they want more players to play. They want people to pay for membership, and if this flops, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, my problem with that though is like, why hasn't there been leagues announced yet? Like,
Yeah.
there's so many things that they do that get them a big player base, and it's like, why aren't you like it's time? Like, you would get this big spike if you just do it again.
Could you imagine launching leagues, the next league with the skill in the same day, and making that league all around sailing to introduce
The only
the
problem
skill?
with that is everybody'd want to be doing it on their main and not in leagues. Is like, if there's a raid released with
maybe
it,
make
like,
it a main. Maybe make your account. Make it a league. Don't make it a separate account. Don't make it a separate world. Just make it in the same game.
What do you mean?
You know how with leagues you have to be on a specific world for that. Just make it so that you can play it on any normal world, and just use your account that you play with, and just add a point system.
So then, once leagues is over, you go back to one sailing.
No.
So you.
It's not going to boost your XP.
No boosted XP.
Yeah. But it's going to give you something to. It's going to give you objectives. You know.
Okay.
To kind of introduce the sailing.
That
to
wouldn't
the
really
skill.
be leagues, but that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Kind of a thing, like a point.
Well, there'd be a
system.
score, but it wouldn't. I don't think sailing's going to be viable. And if it's not viable, then how would using your main make it? Well, then you have your other skills.
I'm just saying, like, if you did a leagues and you went to the other worlds and did a leagues, you're wasting time on your main to get that level up to do the other content you want to do.
Well, you'd be doing it on your main, but I'd have to think about it, because I think just some sort of activity that would introduce sailing to you, instead of just throwing it out into the game and saying, "Oh, talk to this guy at Port Sarum and he'll introduce sailing to you," and then just, I don't know.
Dude, imagine if the day sailing comes out, they send everybody back to Tutorial Island. Like, you have to go back to the instance of Tutorial Island, and you have to go on a sailboat. Like, that just as that day. And they add, like...
Learn how to do it.
Yeah, and then in the main game, after accounts are built after this, they don't have the new tutorial. They don't have the sailboat on Tutorial Island. You have to talk to somebody to unlock sailing to go back to Tutorial Island.
Right.
Like, that'd be cool. Like,
right.
I don't know.
Well, the way they're most likely going to do it is just slap a skill or a quest into the game.
Oh, yeah.
I just hope the quest is good.
I doubt it will be. I bet it's going to be like, here's your dinghy.
What'll be cool is if it's your dinghy.
Hey, son, quit playing with your dinghy. You've watched Tommy Boy, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. But, I don't know, man. If you had a quest for sailing and then you throw in like a little cutscene at the end where Temperos comes out and like sweeps you away or something, that'd be kind of cool. But
whatever happens.
I don't know. Like, that's all I have to say now. Is I don't know what, and that's why we haven't talked about it a lot, because there's not much to go on. It's just pretending and theory crafting of what it might be. So there's that.
Like, people complain because they're like, oh, sailing was the meme, that's why it passed. And like, they're like, we don't know anything about it, like there's no reason why it should have passed or anything like that. But it's like, yes, we had some sort of idea with shamanism. We had some sort of idea with, what was the other one? Taming.
Yeah.
We still have a little idea with sailing. And if any other one was voted for, like shamanism, like that's the big drama right now, is shamanism against sailing. If shamanism was voted for, we'd be in the same boat. Is like, what is this going to entail? Like, what do we know right now? Like, we know, oh, we're going to go gather materials to make these spiritual things or whatever. Like, that's what shamanism was, but I don't know.
I'd put all of my bank value into betting that if sailing is a massive success, shamanism will come in within the next year or two. Guarantee you.
Oh, yeah.
Because
So don't vote no. Don't vote no when they try to get it passed just because you're salty that shamanism came by. Actually give it a chance and see if it's actually good. Then vote based on your feelings.
And if you like taming the most, then
sorry.
Sucks. Go play Pokemon Go or something.
Yeah, or freaking I don't know. I just don't get how taming would work. Like at all. They would make it work if it got passed. It would have been made to work, but I just didn't see how it would work.
Well, they're already talking about adding another hunter expansion to add some sort of thing like that to kind of make those people happy. But, like, it just doesn't fit with old school.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit with the game.
Like, I don't like them attacking with you kind of a thing, because then thralls go out the window and all these other things go out the window, and it's like... What I would like taming to be for is for cosmetics, but then that's not really a skill.
Yeah.
Like, that would just be an add-on to Hunter. Like, I would really think it would be cool to have, like, a mount. Mm-hmm. Like, but just for cosmetics. Like, not even to, like, make you move faster or anything like that. Mm-hmm. You're just there walking on your bear. Or riding your bear.
Yeah, walking on your bear. But they mentioned with the pathing of the ships, how they're going to be different from your character pathing. I think Sebe said it would be cool where you can have like a mount where it has the same sort of pathing, where if you want to turn back, like do a 90 degree or a 180 degree turn back, instead of just flipping around, you would actually have to like turn with the ship. And so you could do that and use the same pathing for like horseback riding or something.
Oh, that'd be cool.
And just make it like one tile faster than running, and just make it a little bit faster. Be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Make it a hunter expansion like Zelda, where you have to go tame a horse.
hey, calm down. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Last thing you wanted to talk about.
Yep. I, like both of us, we play a lot of mobile. And they did do a mobile update, I think a week ago. And at first, I was really excited for it, and then I've been kind of annoyed about it lately, because they added ground items, and I've been seeing on your screen, you can see the item
chisel
and the name. That bothers me so much to see that word chisel there.
Why?
I don't know why.
It's probably because you're used to mobile not having anything.
Yeah, but on RuneLight, when I have my ground items, and I see other people that stream their game, and they have every item appear,
that annoys the
splattering your screen with white text. If you guys don't like that and you see it on your game, hold Alt
minus
and press minus on every item and it'll disappear.
Like, and not minus on your keyboard.
99% of every item in the game.
Yeah. Don't press minus on the keyboard. Click the minus on the screen.
Yeah, there'll be a little minus next to it.
And if you press plus, it'll highlight that thing like purple. Mine makes it purple. So all my clue scrolls are purple, so I won't miss a clue scroll.
And then if you right-click a pile of a bunch of items, that text will be in purple. Or you can change it to whatever color you want, which I changed it to, like, turquoise.
I need to change it because purple is also like my medium rare, like over a mil. I don't know if it's the same color or like shade or something, but sometimes I see it and I go like, it's just a clue scroll.
And what's bothering me about this mobile update is I wish there was a quicker way you could disable the certain items and not see the text anymore. But to do that, you have to go to your in-game settings, and I always just type edit because I can't find it unless I search for it. Then I have to check the box, and then it opens up every option to plus or minus it. And then I have to go back to the settings and turn it off, or else I see every item with the option to plus or minus.
Can you do that on the computer, or is it just on mobile? I'm wondering if you could open that setting on computer, so that on your mobile account.
Well, what I want to do is go to my RuneLight settings and see the list of everything I've minused, because it keeps the list. When you press minus, it actually adds that text to this box of filters. What I want to do is copy all of those words that I have already on my RuneLight and open up the Steam client version, because it's the same version of mobile. And I want to see if I can open up the text there and move it.
Well, I'm wondering if you could just do it on RuneLight, because it's your account and it's your account settings. Like, I'm wondering. We'd have to check. We'll let you guys know.
Because on the right side of mobile, there's that bar, and I don't think that is on RuneLight.
What bar?
Where's your bar?
I don't know.
What the heck?
I might have disabled it on accident. I don't know how I do things.
You can
sometimes.
see there's two options now. On the bar on the right, you can tap it and you can see your loot tracker. If you're doing bossing and Slayer, it'll keep track of all your loot just like Runelight. And then the other option will be your XP tracker as well.
Yeah, I don't have that. I had an XP tracker for a while right here, but it would
what-
always glitch out. And like, I don't know why. And then it's gone.
Something in your settings. I don't know.
Maybe.
That's weird.
I don't really care.
Oh well. But yeah.
Because like, I don't do things on mobile like you. You do like Kalphite Queen and stuff. It's like, I can't do that on mobile. My fingers are too freaking fat and my screen is too freaking small. I can't do things.
And I'm killing Kalphite Queen and there's just so many items dropping that I don't pick up. Like the potato cactus and stuff.
Oh.
And it just stays there and I don't like to see it.
Or the insold heads or whatever. Like,
yeah.
It's like, I'm not an Iron Man. I'm not picking those up.
I like to be able to see like clue scrolls that drop and stuff. Because I would do like the Falador guards on mobile to get the mediums. And I couldn't find them sometimes because it's on mobile.
Just too
I have to
much.
like hold to right click and find on each pile where it is. Or like sometimes I just can't find it.
Mm-hmm.
And so to have that option now is nice. But I don't want to see everything else. If there's a random hammer spawn, it'll just always be there.
I don't want to see feathers.
I've been slowly just getting rid of all of that text because it just bothers me. I'm just weird like that. But
it's perfectly valid. It's just, this is the only thing I see, so it doesn't bug me.
Right.
So
yeah. Other than that, I've just been doing Kalphite Queen and removing a lot of the text from the ground items. Yeah.
So yeah.
What else we got?
I don't know. I just know that I've almost got 100,000 runecrafting experience today, not during this podcast, just today from mobile. So
There you go.
whatever, man.
I don't miss those days of runecrafting.
I don't miss them, and I'm doing them. So
Yeah. Sometimes I miss like AFKing stuff. Like I try to do the Krombawn fishing now, but I'm such a loser that I just drop the Krombons. I don't even bank them.
You just want to get the pet. That's
Just
what
going
you're
for the pet. But like it doesn't have the same feeling anymore.
Like you don't need it for the
going
money.
for levels.
We don't need it. You don't need it for the money. You don't need it for the food because you already have enough money. You're a main. Like you're not an Iron Man where you need to bank it. Like it's just like there's no point to keep them.
Yeah.
Like yes, you would make 300K an hour if you banked them, but like who cares?
And I'm only doing that when we're playing like another
CS:GO.
game like CS:GO, and I don't want to have to go all the way to the bank and come back every like minute and a half because I don't have the fishing barrel.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking about going and getting it, but then I realized like I'd rather just drop them.
Yeah, that or you could just get on the other account and give it membership and get to that point.
True.
I'm kidding. You don't have to. Too much work.
One day.
I kind of quit on that account because I'm just like, it just doesn't help.
But we'd have to get
max.
fairy rings and stuff, and we'd have to
Yeah.
get teleport methods and crap.
Like I'm ready to do that when I'm maxed.
Yeah. Max first.
Max
get
first.
that done. Other than that.
Like it was
Yeah.
the reason why I got so into it for a little bit was because I was mining and it was like I'm so brain dead bored of mining that like doing cooking on the side was just a nice little relief, like a little extra thing to do because I was so brain dead with mining.
Right.
Like I don't know, Motherlode Mine. Like I don't know why I loved it when I first made it.
Yeah.
But like I think it was because it was brain dead, and it's like I don't have to think, and I can play Rocket League. And I was into Rocket League.
And I'd
stuff.
always tell you, like, what are you doing, dude? Go get some quests done.
I'm making some money, man. And you're like, you can do other things to make money so much faster.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't care. Mining, man. Leave me alone.
Good times.
Yeah.
I remember when I was still in college, back in 2018, doing my load mine. I finally got the coal bag after doing it for like 5 hours straight at night. That was fun.
It was a good time.
We'll never get those like first time experiences again. So savor these last moments of maxing because you're never gonna feel
until we do a group Ironman, and then I decide to max it because it's just I'm autistic.
I need to get another keychain to max.
Dude, I'm sad.
Pull mine out right here.
I'm sad. Sorry, I'm pulling mine out. My Quest one. I hope the camera can catch it because I'm sad. Look at how scuffed it is.
Just buy a new one.
No, because it's my Quest one.
It's really scuffed.
I don't know.
Look at all these
Probably won't be able
max
to tell.
keychains I have.
But
actually,
I don't want to get rid of this one.
This one's for you when you max.
Is
by the
it?
way. Yeah.
Why'd you give me the glittery one, dude?
Because you're, I don't know.
It's okay. Thank you.
But you can't take it now.
I can't hold it.
Yeah.
No, I'm excited for it. But no, the reason why I'm keeping this one is because it's the one I got. This is my quest cape, man. Like, and once I get the max cape, it's coming off and it's getting put somewhere. Don't know where yet, but it's getting put somewhere.
Yeah, dude.
So.
No, get the other one. Because this probably is going to get glitter everywhere.
Like in my pocket and stuff. Yeah, I'll probably get it.
This one's cool because it's the 10th anniversary one. It's limited time.
Oh, that's cool.
I just got it. This was the fire, or the infernal cape.
I'm wondering...
Camera.
So, now we're just mad jabbing.
There they are.
Do you want to show the camera how scuffed my quest one is really quick? Show them how scuffed my quest cape one is. It's just like all messed up. Like... Just because I carry it around every day. I've had my brother ask me about it once. Actually, I think I showed it to him and said, look at what I got. He's like, what is that? And I talked about it for a second.
I did every quest in the game.
All 200 quests or whatever there is.
Go do all the quests on RuneScape 3, and then that's impressive.
And then be proud of it. No. Ugh. That doesn't even sound like fun. Yeah. No, I was actually looking at the merchandise shop today on there, and I was really close to like messaging you because there's a dragon chain body like shirt and I was like, it actually looks kind of dope and I kind of want to get it.
Dude, I know they have a lot of RuneScape stuff on Etsy that's not like official merch.
Like it's subtle enough that I don't think anybody would ask me about it. Like they wouldn't be like, oh man, he is a nerd, but like people that know would know.
They need to make a fighter torso one.
Oh no. I don't even have that in game. Why would I get in real life?
I can't believe you don't have a fighter torso.
Why, man? I skipped it, man. Went straight to Vando's chest plate.
But you're a clue scroll guy. You've dropped.
I've only dropped 2 clue scrolls for it.
That's 2 third age pieces right there.
True. I'm like, I can go do it anytime I want, but I don't want to.
Well, I'm not helping you.
F you, dude.
Well, we're all gonna do it on the group Iron Man, and that's when I'll go back.
And I'll drop it to the Just kidding. You can't do that.
Yeah, good luck. You're going to want to use it on your group Iron Man.
Yes.
Good luck getting a Bandos chest plate.
Good luck getting an obsidian chest plate, which is what I used until I got the Bandos. So
I am so clueless with Iron Man accounts. Like I feel like I'm going to learn a lot about RuneScape.
Oh, yeah.
Like about
Well, and that's probably the other thing is like
where spawns are.
We know a lot of stuff about RuneScape, but just imagine how much more knowledge of the game you'll get once you play an Iron Man.
Like actually using your crafting skill to craft things and buckets and
I don't want to think of that. I don't know.
And making and actually cooking stuff. I don't know. I don't know what the meta is if you just fish and then cook the fish. I don't know.
Probably.
I wish there was more to like cooking pies and stuff and actually other food than just like, fishing fish and eating it.
Mm-hmm. Well, like, because they made the fish super OP. It's like, I don't know.
They should come out with a new food that's better than any fish, but it's
95 cooking.
Well, like it's more than just catching a fish and cooking it. It's like making a certain dish. Like,
well, why isn't there like a gourmet like cake that you can eat 3 times, like a brew?
Yeah.
That like your strength goes down, but your defense goes up, or something like that.
Because you're getting fat eating it.
Because you're getting fat, yeah, kind of a thing. I don't know. Just spitballing here.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. At this point, it's like they should add this, they should add that, but I don't know.
And it also gives you like 22 health per bite, just because like, why not?
Yeah.
Kind of a thing. So
I'm kind of not a big fan of the whole Sarah Brew Super Restore sort of thing that you like have to do to do any like raid content or anything like that.
Well, like the more you do it, the more it's just like I'm buying another 500 Sarah Brews because I've ran out. Like,
yeah,
because it's the only thing that matters.
Yeah, but at that point, it's like, how do you make something better than that, but not breaking the game? Because like, I don't know, that'd be cool if you can like make a potion that's like has 2 combined, which is like, whatever. I'm done coming up with ideas. I'm not a creative guy.
We've been pretty creative this time. So if you guys have any like, I don't know, any other ideas that are fun to like think of.
We don't really have a question.
Shiny. Sorry.
I didn't see what you did. I was gonna say we don't really have a question But I want you guys to just be creative with us.
Mm-hmm.
Just post whatever you guys want about what you'd think would be cool in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Anything that you'd want to change or anything you'd want to add as well.
Yeah. Do we want to do this one too? Just to kind of put it out there.
Yes.
So instead of a question of the week this time, because our last question of the week, we got a couple like responses, and it's like, yeah, we read them, kind of a thing, and we might put them into effect, but we don't want to open it right now because we're lazy. So we're just gonna go through what we want to do this next coming in between podcast thing. So during this and whenever our next podcast is, whether it's a week from now or a month from now, whenever we get to it, we want you guys to post screenshots of the coolest or luckiest drops that you get within the clan. You have to be in the clan, and if we deem it as the coolest or luckiest, each one of us will pick one, and we'll put it on the screen and talk about it, kind of a thing, and see how ridiculous it is, because I think it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So even if you get like a Dragon 2H, put it in there, because like that might be the craziest thing that happens.
Dude,
but
speaking of that real quick, I was doing Kalphite Queen on mobile. I got the D pick today and a Kalphite Queen head in the same drop.
Dadgum.
I don't know what...
See? Like that would have been an awesome screenshot to like talk about.
But like I don't know what the rarity of that is to have both of those in the same kill.
It's got to be something crazy.
Because it's like 1 out of 128 for each one. No, the pickaxe is 1 out of 400 and the head is 1 out of 128. So I don't know how to do that math, but...
But then it's also on the same kill.
Yep, on the same kill.
Like...
So, that was cool.
That's crazy.
Even though the pick's only 2 mil now, but...
Still $2 million in your pocket.
Yeah, that's...
That or you could just save it and see if it goes back up.
True.
Because, like, when people stop doing the Woodley bosses, like, it might go up another mil or something.
Yeah.
I can't see it going above, like, 3.5 mil now.
Yeah.
Just because of how it is.
Yeah, for sure.
How it is... But yeah, so
go
ahead and post your screenshots. We want to see them. We want to talk about them, kind of a thing.
Yeah. We'll make a specific channel for it because I don't want to, like, scroll through all of the picks. I know OSRS picks has cool drops, but don't you think it'd be good to have a separate...
I think it should go in the Q&A section where we'll post, like, post your screenshots here. So instead of an answer for a question, you post your screenshot this time.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's a good idea. I don't like having a lot of channels. It's just, when it gets to too much, it's just kind of overwhelming.
Yeah, well, and then some channels become dead for a little bit. It's like, well, why do we even have this channel?
Yeah.
So.
Oh, and another thing I want to just bring up real quick before we stop is one update I've particularly liked a lot is the soundboard on Discord.
Yes, you have. Because literally every time I join, you automatically click one.
Yeah.
It doesn't even matter, like, when or where. You will just, like, click one right away.
I love it so much. I have my own soundboard app that I would play, and having it on Discord is just so much easier now because it's sometimes the application I use doesn't go through well on Discord and it doesn't sound clear. But when you have it loaded on Discord, it's just crystal clear.
Just there.
And I think it's hilarious, but I think a lot of people are annoyed about it.
And it don't matter. Who cares? No, like, and you have Nitro, so you have, like, all of... So you can get him from all the other, like, Discord chats that he's in, and he's in, like, some obscure ones where they have just, like, some crazy things. It's just like, what the heck am I listening to right now?
And it's fun because they'll update their servers with more sounds, and so when I get on the next day, I see, like, oh, this one's new. What's this? Oh, my gosh.
Oh, my gosh. That's absurd.
Yeah, that's fun. So Discord's been, like, on fire lately with updates. It's like every week they have, like, this new thing that they added. They just added, like, voice messages now in DMs. Like, if I message you, I think I can record a message and just send you a voice message now.
Dude, and that's the thing is, like, the thing with Discord and why it's above everything else is because they just keep upping the game. So, like, if Skype ever wanted to come back into the game, there's no chance. Like, you have to catch up now.
It's free. You could have a channel with, like, if you're not even a gamer, you could just have a server with your family and just meet in the voice chat and turn on all your cameras.
Turn on your cameras.
You're just there immediately.
That's so true. We should get
all your family on Discord.
Get my mother-in-law into it because they call on Skype all the time. And
just
like,
join the voice chat and just turn on your webcam and you're already in.
You're already in.
You don't have to call them. You can just say, all right, I'm in voice chat. Whenever you're ready, just join it.
I'll let Brina know that.
Discord is awesome. It's not even... You don't even have to play games on it, but like I would use it if I was in like, if my job required Zoom calls and stuff. I feel like Discord would be better.
I would just join my Discord call. When you're ready.
For sure. Anyway, Discord's awesome.
RuneScape's awesome.
Zelda's awesome. And Monster's awesome.
I'm out.
I'm all out.
Okay, bye.
And it's like 10 at night. And we drank a Monster.
Oh, no. Is it early? It's 9:47. We're fine. We're fine. I have another 45 minutes before I have to go to bed.
Monster doesn't affect me. I could, like, drink it and just go to bed. And nothing will happen to me.
Like, I could go to bed, but what it does is keeps me, like, awake. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't, like, get me all hyped up like it did when we were little.
Yeah.
But, like, if I drink one, I have the ability to stay awake. But I could go to bed perfectly fine right now if I wanted to. I
feel like I've become tolerant to Monster. Like, if I try, like, Rain, and I used to try the weird, like, Bang, and that would make me sick, man. Dude. I would have to pull over. I'm, like, driving around at work, and I'd pull over, and I'd be like, I feel sick, and I'd, like, dump the rest of it. It's like...
Yeah. It's 300 milligrams.
Yeah.
Where this is, like, 86.
It's crazy, man. Like, I hated that. That's way too much. Mm-hmm. Even, like, a Red Bull. Like a zero sugar Red Bull, I still feel like that was a little much.
Mm-hmm. I think it's like the same as Monster, but still, it's like, I don't know. I don't like the taste of Red Bull.
Yeah, me neither. So, I drink a Monster way too often. It's not good. I drink the zero sugar ones. So
I probably shouldn't have had this one. I just realized I had one earlier today.
You're dead, so
I'm gonna die.
Yeah,
just kidding.
We need a new host, so sign up. I don't know where we're going.
Deuces, guys.
I'm like
have a good
getting sick, and so I'm getting into like this weird like funk where like my brain's not working anymore.
We gotta end this before we go too far. Have a good one, guys. Deuces.
Peace. Bye.